since that man was in that last video, I think I should talk about women and men, because I had my fair share of experiences of being a crash out, of loving too hard, of accepting the bare minimum, of having, I don't even want to say too many high expectations, because you can have as many expectations as you want, but you gotta know who you're dealing with. And sometimes the people that you're dealing with is not going to ever be able to give you what you requiring, and that's fine. Like, I think for me, relationships, my issue with relationships is, I like to be under my person. I do. I'm clingy. I like to be under my person, and I think that's scary for them. Like, they don't like all that, like, come on, yo, come on. Like, you don't want your woman to be up under you. It's your problem. But see, I've learned that you have to do your own things on the side too. Like, you gotta live your own life. You gotta still hang out with your friends. I feel like anything I've been in, I always still made time for my people. Like, I was never like, oh no, I just can't never see nobody. Like, no, I made time for my people. And I wouldn't say if I made time for myself, some random shit like getting the lashes done or nails done or something, not, actually doing things that I want to do. I always felt like I made my schedule around my person's schedule. Like, oh, they get off at this time, so this will be doing at this time, and that's not good. So drop those unhealthy habits, because that is not healthy. You need to give yourself space to be your own person. Anytime you in something, y'all supposed to be one, but essentially you always gonna be by yourself. So not by yourself, but like, when I say by yourself, I mean you're your own person. Like, you gotta love you first. You can't expect nobody to love on you. You don't need to love yourself. That's where the problem be coming at. And I feel like if I can go back in time, I would have scratched half the list. But if I can go back in time, I wouldn't have moved the way I moved. And I moved very emotionally, which 90% of the time be the problem. Because, and I'm not saying that I'm the problem, but I can be. Are you coming? I'm sorry, y'all, I'm driving. I can say that I'm the problem sometimes. Like, I just feel like I always gotta have the last word. I always gotta say what's on my chest. I wear my feelings on my sleeves, and it just become a lot for people. Like, a lot of people don't like that. Like, I've learned that I have a anxious attachment style, and a lot of guys have avoidant attachment styles, which is like, let's say we beefing. I'm calling you, hello, where's you at? Because what the fuck? What happened? What's going on? They don't want to hear that. You doing too much. You scaring them away. You scaring them. So now, because you keep on pressing the issue and pressing, and I'm pressing because I can, because I want to talk to you and I want to tell you how I feel, but that's too much sometimes. Sometimes you doing too much. And I really feel like I wish I can go back in time and didn't say so much, because I said too much. And I feel like when you say too much, that kind of get the people the other hand. Like, oh yeah, I know she gonna be running back, blah, 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 because she just cares so much, so I'm gonna just drag her. Like, men. Women too though, but men, like, I don't know, yo. It's too much. It's too much. Being with somebody is a lot, and I don't think that we are emotionally, physically, financially mature enough to be in these situations. Because now, at the age of 27, I gotta think about, what can you provide for me and my kids? Can you, and not saying replace the father, because I feel like dating as a single mom, people think, oh, she want me to be the father. No, they have their own father. It's not that. And I don't want nobody to meet my kids anyway. So no, it's not that. It's just like, eventually, if we're planning to be together, I have to incorporate my kids. that comes with me. I'm a parent. I can't just be like, if the person say, oh, I don't like kids or I don't fuck with kids, I can't date you then because I have 2 of them. So what you gonna do? You just gonna deal with me and no, don't ever deal with my kids? That's crazy. No. So yeah, but or like somebody might want to have kids, and honestly, I'm not gonna hold you. I don't want to have no more kids. I would love to if I got married and did it the right way. But I can't have 2 baby fathers out here. I'm sorry. You just not getting that out of me. I'm sorry. It's not happening. So if I feel like I'm in a situation where it's going to be 2 baby fathers, nope. No. So yeah, you got to think about stuff like that. Or like even down to houses and credit and joint bank accounts. Those are all mature ass conversations that some people not ready to have. And granted, I'm not ready to have it either because I got a business. So you think you're gonna come in and marry me and then divorce me and take all my money on? No, you're not. We're not doing that either. So those are things that you have to think about. Hopefully, I pray that my husband is a businessman and he understand me. He understand my schedule. He understand that I'm not ignoring him. I'm just busy. And hear me out. People make time for what they want to make time for. And I know that that's a fact. Because when the niggas was on me, they was making time. But when they wasn't on me no more, now everybody uptight. Nobody don't got no time. It's too much. No. People make time for what they make time for. Yeah. So, with that being said, just be careful when you out here dating the people. Like, date, just, have fun. But still, like, I feel like right now, and that's another part of right now, I feel like I'm serious as shit. I already did most of the stuff that I didn't travel the world. I didn't because I had the kids. Now, I did travel prior to, and while I had the kids, I traveled a little bit, like the bare minimum. But I would love to travel more. And I know I will once my kids get like maybe 5, 6, when I can, leave them with somebody and nobody, my mother or their father or whatever, and nobody ain't, tripping or whatever. But I don't know. Like, I feel like for me, I'm just so serious. I'm not living on the wild side no more. Like, I'm not just trying to see how many niggas I can get on my roster, or I'm just not interested in all that shit no more. And it's really annoying because it's like, I think that half of the generation is still in that mind state. Like, they try to see how many people they can deal with and all that confusion. Like, if you don't think you want to marry me one day, just leave me the fuck alone, please. Because I can't take another sad story. I can't. And it don't always be sad, because I ain't gonna lie. I had a nice little thing going on, and it wasn't sad. I mean, I think it could have been different, but with that being said, it wasn't sad. Like, it didn't feel like the rest of them. Like, the rest of them was like, oh, heart broke, had a baby on me, left me for another bitch. Like, it wasn't that. So I'm thankful for that, and that did up the standards for real. So I don't know. I just feel like right now I don't want to date because I know that I'm a good lady. Like, yeah, I'm standing on that. I'm a good lady, a good woman. I don't play around. I'm literally just like my mother, and it's like everybody don't deserve that. And I think I should just take my time, because again, I have been dating since I was in high school. I never had a chance to just be on my own. So I've been single since, how long I've been single for? Since 2020. Yeah, I've been single since 2020. So I've been single for 4 years. Now, I had niggas, men. I don't even know if you can say that word on here, but I had men, but and it wasn't that many. It was just like, I the one guy I was dating for like a couple years. In my head, he was dating for years, but you know how that go. And then the other one was a couple months. So it's like, all right, I had him, but at the same time, it's like, I still never gave myself a full break of just figuring out who I am, what I want to do, moving on my time, moving accordingly. You know, it's cool to just text people here and there or go out on a date or whatever, but I just feel like I just want to be to myself. Like, I just want to be to myself, literally, no nothing. And it got that far because I think for me, I think I'm just scared for real. And maybe I'm in therapy, y'all. I'm in therapy, so I'm working on it. But for me, it's just that I just don't want to get hurt again. And I'm like, again, I'm still learning myself. I'm learning what my triggers are. I'm learning what bothers me. I'm learning what I can and can't take. Some girls can take a lot. Some girls can take a lot. I ain't one of them. I can't take it. I can't. I'm gonna fuck you up. So so if you're thinking about playing with me, just know that you're gonna get fucked up. And that's not healthy either. So that's why I don't want to do it, because I know that I just love too hard, and right now I'm just not ready. I'm not ready. I'm not. And I really just want to put all my time into being the best mom. I know I'm the best mom already, but just being the best mom, growing up with my kids, and yeah, that's it. Like, I don't want to keep on starting fresh. Ugh. Yuck. I mean, I'm not opposed to starting fresh though, but that shit get annoying. All that, oh, we in love, and then boom, now you act like you don't know me, bitch. Oh no, we not doing that. Yeah, I'm triggered, y'all. So yeah, with that being said, because I don't even remember what the first thing that I said, just do what's best for you in all aspects, not even just dating. Do what's best for you. Do what makes you happy. You know, be you. Don't try to conform yourself to fit in or whatever, or fit the standards or fit the requirements or whatever everybody asking for these days, whatever. Somebody gonna come around, somebody gonna feel it, and somebody gonna love you. So that's all I got to say today. But make sure you love yourself first. And I can tell I love myself a little bit more than I used to. I love myself a lot now, actually, but a lot more than I used to, because of the shit that I was accepting. Like, phew, like that's what you was dealing with. And it's just, you know, I feel like we women, we like, when we get lonely, we just want to have somebody there, and whoever it is, we just dealing with whatever they come with, and that's not good. So for me, it's a no for me. So for right now, I'm chilling. I'm cool on y'all. Yeah. But I can go out for lunch on Mondays. So yeah, so we can do the lunch. Like, we could do, we can't do shit. We can't. Because after day 4, I think you my man. And that's the problem. Also, stop being delusional. Stop that shit. Because they can tell. They can tell when you're delusional. And then they feed the delusion. Feed it. And boom. Now you'll never hear from them again. Terrible. But I'm only telling you this because I love you. And I care about you. And I don't know who watching it, but I love you and I care about you. And don't let that man hurt your feelings. Like, I ain't gonna lie, this video getting long, but I done been hurt a few times. And every time after, I feel so much better. Like, you know why? Because I know I'm the shit. And maybe he ain't know at the time, and that's fine. But every time, a nigga always come back and tell me, oh yeah, Jada, that's crazy. You really going up. You really that. You really all that, shorty. Like, niggas just say anything. And and sometimes I'll be like, alright, I know, but like I just don't understand why you can't appreciate at the moment. But it takes, everybody is on a different speed. That's what we taking from this. Everybody is at a different level, a different speed, and shit, if it's meant to be, God will make it work. And that's just where it's at. That's where it's at. If that's supposed to be the person for you, God will make it work. But don't just be accepting anything, y'all. Don't be going for anything. You're deserving. You're beautiful. You're strong. Use your affirmations and your words, okay? Cut all that crying shit out. Maybe journal as you cry, but don't keep just crying and not figuring out what you can fix about yourself. How can you be better for yourself? Like, don't expect nobody to, make you better. You be better for you. That's it. I'm done, because I'm gonna keep going, and I'm done, and I'm rambling. See y'all. Y'all got 2 videos out of me in one day. Bye. Love y'all.